Hello friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And I'm here today to talk about ashwagandha and its benefits. Now, ashwagandha is an evergreen perennial that is also known as Indian ginseng and is right there at the top of the list in Ayurvedic medicine. So it's a very popular one because it has so many great benefits. Even though I read in a couple different places that the roots and berries and flowers are used, the most common part of the plant that is used are the roots. And I couldn't find much specific about the berries. And I would suggest if you want to learn more, if you're growing it yourself, and you're thinking about using the berries, do some more research because it's also known as poison berries. So I thought that was interesting, though it can be used in medicine, though I couldn't find specifically how. So I personally do not grow it. I've tried, and I actually got a plant, and it even got the little husks on it because the berry gets a little husk, kind of like a ground cherry or a tomatillo. That's as far as it got. I couldn't get it I was growing it in the greenhouse, and it started to get the little husks, and then it died on me. So I might try again. But anyway, it's most commonly found in Africa and India, which would probably explain why I have a hard time growing it. But it doesn't mean I won't try again in the greenhouse, especially now that we have it insulated. It's high in fiber, protein, iron, calcium, and vitamin C. So some of the nutrients there. But now let's get on to the many benefits of ashwagandha root. Now, it is an adaptogen, which means it helps alleviate stress by helping your body to cope with stress, to adapt to the stress. And it doesn't matter if it's emotional, mental, or physical stress, it will help all the way around in that. And as a result, it is great for helping to deal with anxiety and depression. It helps to lower blood sugar and triglycerides. It helps to increase muscle strength. It is beneficial to both men and women in reproductive health. It sharpens memory and focus. It supports heart health. It does help with other various mental health conditions, such as cognitive impairment and schizophrenia, and I would assume even Alzheimer's and dementia, that because of the way it works, improving sharpness, memory, and so on, that would also help with these conditions. It also is great for helping with inflammation and pain, especially in the joints, which makes it great for helping with arthritis. It helps to improve sleep. It's helpful at stopping certain types of cancer growth. It increases your energy levels. So coming back to that name, Indian ginseng, so we know ginseng is great for helping with energy levels, and ginseng is also a root. It's also great for alleviating symptoms of PMS and menopause, which is why it is one of the ones I mentioned in the Dealing with Menopause Naturally video that I'll link to down below. It helps to lower blood pressure and aids in weight loss. It protects against radiation exposure and also helps to boost thyroid function, which is why it was one of the reasons we started including it in a regular daily regimen that we would use it, and I'll talk about in a bit. And I also mention it, I believe, in at least one of the two main thyroid videos that I have out. One is specifically on how we took ourselves off thyroid. We shot back in 2018. And another one I did this last year, that was where I covered a little bit on hyperthyroidism as well as hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's. I mentioned it in there for sure. It's also good for treating different skin disorders, and I would think that's probably generally speaking. So the general ways that you can use it are to encapsulate it. I have some capsules in here. That's these lighter beige colored ones right here. And that's one of the ways I'll take it when I'm not doing the jet fueled latte blend, which I have here. This is something we'd add to our coffee in the morning, or use plain as a coffee replacement. I have a recipe to this down below. Because ashwagandha, to me, I don't like the flavor at all. It's kind of bitter and very rooty tasting, if you know what I mean. And so I came up with this blend to help cover up the flavor as best I can. Or you can get the dried pieces of root, whether you purchase them or you grow it yourself and collect it, and you can make a tincture out of it. Some people might use them in teas or smoothies. That's an idea if you can handle the flavor, or use it in something that's got a strong enough flavor to help cover up the taste of the ashwagandha. That is an option. But it is important to know that it should not be cooked on any kind of high heat. It can be a low heat, that's fine, but high heat can actually make it detrimental to the body. Now, some things to consider before starting to use ashwagandha medicinally or on a regular basis, or if you're pregnant or nursing. And if I remember correctly, it might have something to do with just the fact there's not enough studies on the safety of taking it when you're pregnant or nursing, or I could be getting that mixed up with another herb. But look into that for yourself. If you're pregnant or nursing and you're considering taking ashwagandha, just do some deeper research. And if you'd like to know how to get started in researching anything, no matter what it is for yourself, I did a video just on that I'll link to down below, so you can learn specifically what it is you need to learn about. So let's say this may not want to combine with certain medications. So to find out if it's okay to combine it with your specific medication, because there's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of them out there, and there's no way I could know all that or have time to look it all up. That's why I gave that information for you to research for yourself. And if you're allergic to nightshades, then you're going to want to avoid this because it is in the nightshade family. Or if you're getting ready to have surgery within the next 24 hours or so, then you shouldn't be taking ashwagandha during that time. So anyway, if you're interested in learning more about various herbs, I have a long playlist I've been putting together for over 6 years, and I've always got new videos coming out. I'm always studying up on more herbs, whether they be ones I grow or ones I've simply used for a long period of time like this. I don't grow it yet, but I've been using it for years. Something new that I might be wanting to get into, I'm always studying up on these things, and then I put a new video out. So I'll link to the full playlist down below. So again, that goes clear back to 2016. And then I'll also put the full playlist on natural remedies for various conditions. So that's the same one you would find the menopause video in, heart health, eye health, hypertension, cholesterol, and so much more, even anxiety and hair care, skin care. And I compile all this information so you can find out what's best for you. So just keep in mind, not every herb that I talk about is good for everyone. So that's why if you have any, no matter what herb it is, no matter how safe it's considered, if you have any special health conditions or on any special medications, or allergies, these are all the things that you need to research for yourself to find out if these various herbs and roots and seeds are going to be good for you. So any thoughts you'd like to share? Are you taking ashwagandha? What's your favorite way to use it? Put those in comments down below so people can learn from you as well and get some ideas of the ways that they can use it besides the jet fueled latte or putting it in capsule form like I've done here. Oh, and you can also buy pre-made capsules, just depending. This brand here, by the way, I found to be the best price. I even compared it to Anthony's now that they're carrying it. But this is less per pound, the Terrasol, especially if you're getting it from Subscribe and Save on Amazon. All right, well, thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.